Hello, my name is Amy, and welcome to another episode of Car Reviews by Platinum Helms. On today's episode, we'll be reviewing the Lexus RX350l 2018 model. And today we're going to be switching things up a little bit by telling you certain similarities and a little bit of differences between the RX350l and the RX350, both 2018 model. Let's roll. So the RX350 is one of Lexus' best seller yet, and because of popular demand to make the RX350 at least 3 rows after the release of the 2017 model, Lexus decided to step up their game with the RX350 by creating the long base RX350, hence the RX350l. Do you get? The front of this car looks a bit angular and it has this aggressive style, but really nice. And I like how the wheel of the car kind of matches with the chrome of the car to the side mirrors of the car. Really, really nice. So this car runs on 20-inch rim tires, unlike the RX350 that runs on 18-inch rim tires. So I love the shape of the front light, the styling and the design of the front light, the headlamp, which is an LED headlamp and a daytime LED running light for accents. You get, as aggressive and fierce as this car actually is, it's actually really comfortable and smooth to drive on. When I was in this car earlier, I felt like I was floating. You get, it moves really comfortably. So it's like a lion with a lamb's parts. You get? Let's check out the trunk of the car. One of the most interesting features of this amazing car is the fact that this lift gate for the trunk can open with 3 ways, like in 3 different ways or 4 different ways. You can either use the button by the side of the steering wheel or one of the buttons on the remote control, or there's a button underneath the Lexus logo which you can easily press and then it opens up. Voila! Alright, so you're looking at about 7.5 cubic feet of volume for the boot space. Quite small, right? But one interesting thing is you can actually fold up all the seats to the middle row and you have about 58 cubic feet of volume for you to put your cargo space and everything. So this car actually has more cargo space than the RX350 standard. This is about 58.6 and then the RX350 is about 56.3, thereabouts. So another interesting feature for the trunk space is that it has 2 buttons which allows you to fold up the back row completely. Watch this. I like how it stretches out, it folds completely, and then when it goes that low, it stretches out a little bit and falls by itself. You get? So now we can expand and expand to 58 cubic space volume, and then you lift it up the same way too. Don't forget that we have our storage space for our jack, our tools, our wheel spanners. You know, incredible. Let's close it. You see this part of the car, the tailgate window has actually been built to be steeper so that there's enough headroom inside for the 3rd row and especially for the middle row, but mainly for the 3rd row. We'll talk about it more when we're checking out the interior, which is like my favorite part of any car. I love interiors of cars a lot because they are quite interesting and they can also be really boring, but trust me, this interior is amazing, mind-blowing. Let's go. So sensored entry and keyless ignition. So all you need to do is, as long as you're holding your keys around you, press the brake pedal and push to start. And then yes, your steering wheel comes down to the level. For someone like me, I'm actually really short, so it favors me. So yeah, heat up function for the steering wheel, same as the RX350. Majorly, the major differences of the RX350l is from the added 4 inches at the back. That's from the 3 rows back. That's where you have most of the major differences from the RX350 standard. So we have an amazing dashboard, and I our infotainment screen. It's bigger and bolder, and of course we have the Lexus updated mouse, which you use to operate and navigate your infotainment screen. Better functions actually. Standard climate control is nice actually, and then it still has the usual Bluetooth device connection, and of course the heated up seats and cooling of the seats. And the good thing about this particular car is that the middle row can actually enjoy the heated up seats. I like that you can heat up your steering too. The feel of the steering is actually really cool. The aesthetics of the steering wheel, from the stitches, the color of tread, they still maintain the old black and white thing going on. And this car has a nice panoramic roof, and which you could actually open up the skylight. So you just have to press this button up here. So I love the seat functions, and it has like 3 different buttons that do 3 different things. This one can be used to take the chair forward or move it backward, or even take it higher for someone that is short as me, or make it lower for this part. And then for this, you can use it to relax your seat, and it goes all the way. Then bring it back up. And especially when in motion, this function is actually really cool. This is the 3rd button, which kind of brings out something here, like a small ball, which helps the back relax better while in motion. Interesting fact about this car: when in reverse or you're starting to move forward, the side mirror automatically adjusts itself. You know, if you're moving backward, you know that thing when you get on a bus and the driver is telling the conductor or the passenger, "Madam, abeg, help me adjust that side mirror." You don't need to do that with this car because it will automatically adjust to what you need. You get? Let's go. Yay! The middle row of the car. Not like the RX350, which has 3 seaters for the middle row, and in total it's 5 seater. This car is actually configured 7 seater or 6 seater, depends on how you want it. So the engine of this car, it's the 3.5 liter V6 engine, same as RX350, but this car has 290 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque. But the RX350 has a 295 horsepower, 267 pound-feet of torque. So there isn't so much difference between the RX350 and the RX350L for the 2018. Let's not forget that RX350L 2018 is actually the first 3 rows seater for the RX350 model. Okay, so the RX350 is actually a 5-seater, and the RX350L, which is this one, is actually a 7-seater and can be configured to 6-seater if you want to, by dropping one of those seats on the 3rd row. So this car is definitely amazing, like you saw it. So this car is available for purchase at Platinum Helms Automobile Services, and you can visit us on the address showing on your screen, or follow us on Instagram as Platinum Helms Automobile. So this car costs roughly 22 million naira for Tokumbo price and 30 million naira for brand new price. It is still available at Platinum Helms, and don't worry, we'll give you a discount. Thank you for joining us. My name still remains Amy. See you next time.